Hello everybody, my name is Ben, or you can call me Ven. Today I am making a video on Tower Defense X, the new update, the MLG update. This update is kind of weird. it's of course an April Fool's update, and I don't know, it's interesting to say the least. It's got all kinds of things from like 2014, 2012 kind of era of humor, and I don't know. I think it's I don't know. I think it's really funny in a way, but that's not the point of today's video. The point is, this mode is actually pretty hard. Now, I know a lot of people are saying, oh, you need to use Golden Juggernaut, or you need to have like a big team, all be coordinated. I'm gonna tell you today, you don't need any of that. Any of what I just said, and any of what I'm about to say, which is, you don't need any Golden Towers, any of these. You don't need Helicopter, you don't need XWM Turret, and you don't need Zed or Relic, or any of that. Now, the only thing that's like particularly like worth mentioning that you might need is the Commander, but there is a way around this. If you don't have the Commander, you can go ahead and use John. You can go ahead and use John on the top path instead of Commander instead. Did I mention this is also solo? So yeah, you can beat the entire MLG event and go ahead and get yourself this troll tower here completely solo and without using any event towers. If you have the Commander, I recommend you use it. If you don't, you can use John. But anyways, let's get into it. We're going to play the round and we're going to get that troll tower. Let's do it. Let's hop right into one right now. I'll see you guys there. All right, so here we are. We are in the easy map. And we're gonna skip, we're gonna use our own loadout. Of course, we have Mine Layer, Railgunner, Commander, EDJ, Juggernaut, and AA Turret. So, what we're gonna do is we're gonna put down some EDJs, one bottom path, one top path, and we're just gonna go ahead and play some Juggernauts. Now, we're gonna do bottom path, but we're not gonna max them. If you max them, then you don't wanna do that. That's all I'm gonna say. So you're going to get just a couple of these bad boys here, and if you max one on accident, it's probably fine, but I just wouldn't do it on purpose, that's all. So, like I was saying, this event is really difficult, and I had a lot of problems with it when playing it, but overall I've learned and gotten a strategy that works. Now, of course, if you were just watching what I was doing there, if you have John, that isn't going to work. You might need to put one less Juggernaut or one or two, and maybe a different formation, but other than that, it is going to work. It will work. So, I have here just Commander and EDJ, and I'm going to go ahead and max this, and use them together in order to superpower my Juggernauts to make a unstoppable wall. That's the plan here. We're also going to put some mine layers here, and just top path mine layers. I always forget about mine layer, actually. I always forget about mine layer. I feel like it's the tower I forget about the most. But it's actually proven itself very worthy in this event, as have towers like Railgunner and Juggernaut and the anti-air turret as well. So for now, you're just going to want to focus on getting your Juggernauts placed, get a bunch of those bad boys placed at level 4. I'd say like maybe 20 of them total. I mean, this game mode has an absolutely massive economy, so you're going to want to use that to your advantage to just get as many units as you can on the field. Of course, this wave right here, wave 4, this is why you need all your mine layers. You need that splash. And you are going to take a bit of damage from some of the waves. This wave might have some damage taken, but in the end you should be alright, because past a certain point, nothing will get to your base. And don't forget to use your abilities here. The new sidebar abilities are coming in very, very handy here. At a certain point, you're going to want to start putting some other EDJs in other places. I like doing a top path one here and a bottom path one here, then a top path one here and a bottom path one here. Generally, I just keep them together. And then I do get one more top path one around here in the late game, but that's for later. It's just for the mine layers. So we're going to then go ahead and start placing some top path railgunners here. And the top path railgunner is extremely recommended for this because it actually has the one trait you wouldn't expect it to be used for in this event is the Pierce. Pierce of 1. Now, if you don't know what the Pierce is in this game, Pierce allows a bullet to go through an enemy and hit another enemy behind it, basically. So these railgunners can essentially hit 2 targets in one shot. Okay, and you're going to want to remember to put bottom path mine layers all along this little bit here. This needs to be completely covered in bottom path mine layers. There is no excuse about that. There's no way around that. Again, if you have Gmine, if you wanted to use Gmine instead, I'm sure you could sort a way out to use Gmine instead, but overall, I think I prefer the normal mine layer. It's just so much cheaper, and yeah, like I said, I mean, despite this game having a huge economy, you just need to throw these down early. Like, I mean, you need them. So around this point, I'm going to start maxing out some of my Juggernauts, just a couple at a time here. Nothing over the top. We need to prepare for wave 15, in which we have a super-powered Eradicator. We're going to throw down a commander right here, just to power up the railgunners, actually. And that is where these guys come into play. Bottom path railgunners. The bottom path ones are the reason you win this. Okay, we have Eradicator coming now. Now, I am going to get probably a few more railguns. I was focusing more on everything else first, but now that he's here, I'm going to want to get some more railgunners. So we have quite a lot of the smaller fellows coming through here, but once again, Mine Layer proves its worth and destroys everything here. And we're probably going to take a little bit of damage. Oh, I actually didn't take any damage. Okay. The other times I was playing, I did. But that's okay, you know what? I'm not complaining. Now, he does actually do a decent amount of damage to your things, but he won't actually kill anything. He's not strong enough to do that, so... Alright, there we go. He has done his little second phase, and down he goes. Now, we're going to set up a few more railguns here. So, yeah. Make sure you just use a lot of those bottom path railgunners. I know this looks like maybe a bit overkill. Trust me, it's not. We need more. If you want to max out your Juggernauts, if you're kind of running out of space with your EDJs, definitely go ahead and max out some of them. Level. You might be surprised we're using Juggernaut, but the max level, 1700 DPS if you use the abilities together. It's a lot of DPS. It's a lot of DPS. Alright, next up we have the Toilet John coming. Here he is. And this guy is actually not too bad. Just make sure you get your bottom path railgunners. I haven't been doing them as much as I probably should have, but that's okay. Make sure you set them to strongest, by the way. I know that's not usually a worry, but in a recent update, railgunners do not target strongest by default anymore, so make sure you set them to strongest. The top path ones can stay at first. Keep dropping some of these, and we've almost got him down, and there we go. Oh, okay, there we go. Alright, he's down. Matter of fact, I think I'm going to put some down now. You can put them in the far corners and just set them to either first or random, whichever you like, honestly. Doesn't matter. You can just put, like, I don't know. That should honestly do. Okay, so here we have the next boss fight. It's my absolute favorite, and I don't get PTSD from him at all. It's, you know, dang Selgar. Okay, so this guy, he looks scary, and he is scary, but he does very minimal damage. I mean, that Ice Breath did 50 damage. So, yeah, the only thing he can really do is freeze your towers, and that's the biggest effect you'll have, like, ever, is freezing the towers so they can't shoot. That's it. That's all you can do. So, just keep at it with the railguns. The railguns are going to pick away at his health the most. You can see he's already done his second phase there. And he does do the big shield gain that everyone jokes about. This is technically the Nightmare Selgar. He just doesn't do any damage. And yeah, so just be on the watch for that shield. Almost got him here. He's probably going to shield soon. There it is. And he's going to freeze over here. I don't mind. Now, I know what I said. He doesn't do a whole lot of damage, but he has killed my EDJs a few times here and there. Honestly, he doesn't really kill anything else, though. Just EDJs. He doesn't kill any railguns. He doesn't kill any juggernauts. Just EDJs. Sometimes he kills these mine layers up here, but honestly, that doesn't even matter either, so he will probably shield one more time here before he goes down. He's going to do it right there. Yep. Right as he's about to die. Can get a little bit annoying, but that's okay, because we've still got him regardless. Like I said, most of the damage is from these railguns, and they've got infinite range across the entire map, so it doesn't really matter where he goes. He's going to get blasted anyways. Selgar down, and this is usually where he dies, right before the mines. Usually where I have him die. Just with this last Macho Nacho. I love this guy. We have officially reached wave 35. Here we go. It is the end. As you can see, our AA turrets are going crazy, and I actually have the max amount of AA turrets. I might actually want to get a couple more. Here, I'm going to go ahead and delete these railguns and place some of the bottom path ones just to cover up, just to get rid of the troll physics, because I hate those guys. And once they're all gone, you should be able to delete the air towers, and you don't have to worry about the air again. Also, I'm going to go ahead and slow it down, actually. More worried about everything else, like this Nacho and all the other stuff that was coming through. But once all that is gone, once it's just the Illuminati, and, you know, if it's just some of these smaller guys, who cares? You can get rid of these air turrets, and you should be in the clear for this one. And I know he has a lot of health, and I know he moves really fast when he goes into his second phase here. It's okay, because he should die somewhere after the mines, just right around this corner somewhere. That's where I've always gotten to finish him off. Alright, we're going to go ahead and get these ones. We'll just get these EDJs active and get this. Okay, and just a few more shots from the railguns, and it's over. Alright, one more salvo from the railgunners, and it is over. There it is for you. No golden towers, no XWM turret, no helicopter, all on your own, solo, and there it is, the troll tower. And that's just proof that I've done it 2 other times on my own. This exact same strategy, same thing. I have not played with anyone else. It's been just me. So there you have it. I got the troll tower from that. And I didn't use any power-ups either. I know I had power-ups equipped, but if you go and check throughout the video, you'll see I did not use any. You can see the count I have for all of them is the same. So, anyways, thank you all so much for watching. This is just kind of a smaller video, just showing you that it is possible to do this event, and it's not as bad as you might think. Whew, this event had me going crazy, but you know what? We finally pulled through. So again, thank you all for watching. I will see you all in the next video. If you want to catch me playing live, I do so on Twitch occasionally, so go ahead and find that. It is the same as my YouTube username, V3ND3TTX. Go ahead, find me on there, Join the chat. Let's have some fun when we go live. All right, I'll see you guys next time. Have a good day, night, whatever time it is for you. I'll see you all later. Bye-bye.